Hello and good morning. Thanks for joining us. Holly Shields here for Kalkine TV, welcoming you all to another edition of Executive Corner Expert Talks, the show where we bring you industry leaders, successful business owners and market experts all under one roof to help you discover the latest economic insights. On today's show, we're joined by Ken Lee, founder and managing director of Oztech Connect, Australia's leading developer of web-based, augmented and virtual reality experiences, interactive digital technologies and 3D model creations. Welcome to the show, Ken. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Holly. Appreciate being here.
Great to have you on. So to kick things off, could you tell me a bit about Oztech Connect's business model?
Yeah, Oztech Connect have a few products that we're working with preferred partners to get out into the marketplace, namely things like Card AR, which is augmented reality business cards that don't need apps to activate, because after all, no one wants to download an app anymore. So we're anti-app. We are pro web-based experiences. We utilise holograms and call to action buttons on people's business cards. So that's an example of a product where we move forward pretty strongly with. And then we've got some other products which are more bespoke, moving on from that, such as Brand AR, where we can actually present call to actions for businesses to help them connect with their communities, users, fans, etc., in a really innovative and different way. So our products don't necessarily sit in the normal realms of social media or websites. They sit just in front of your website and just in front of social media. They're like an arrowhead to your marketing and act as a next generational marketing tool.
Right, so you definitely have a lot of products there. How about the holograms? What exactly would you use that for?
Well, we're finding it really some really cool usage. So we've just built an experience for the Sydney Harbour Bridge climb where they're activating our holograms throughout their pylon to articulate the history of the Sydney Harbour Bridge and and how it was built and everything else. And it was quite fascinating to be actually a part of that and learn about the bridge. So as you make your way up the pylon, which is a fantastic site in Sydney, we've got holograms of some of the guides telling you and informing you of the history and how it was built and what was happening in that pylon back in the day. So that's one way of doing it. Another really good way of doing it is having the holograms on business cards. It enables you to give a call to action, or not a call to action. You elevate a pitch perfectly every time. And people actually remember you. Like, for example, if you see a hologram on a business card, your business card won't be one of 100 sitting at the bottom of a drawer gathering dust. People tend to look at it. We find that for every business card we hand out, 4 other people look at that one business card or scan it and watch our elevator pitch to them. So it's a really, really good way of connecting to audiences in a wide, diverse way, particularly for us at this point in time where we're going through lockdowns and COVID restrictions again. People need to connect, and we're all finding unique and digital methods of connecting with each other. We crave it. So this is just another way of doing it. And I think moving forward, as technology improves over the next year, the holograms will become even more special.
Definitely, and those products you mentioned are quite incredible, I must say, particularly the hologram. And you did mention connecting, I believe, with businesses, and
yes,
that is a part of Oztech's vision, if I'm not incorrect there.
100%. You're well informed, Holly. Look, we rebranded at the start of this year from Oztech VR to Oztech Connect, and the main reasoning behind that was we didn't want to be wedded to a technology such as virtual reality, which suffered a little bit over COVID. It's starting to bounce back a little bit now, but we wanted to say, okay, look, our vision is to help people connect with each other, and that's businesses to their consumers, businesses to other businesses, fan engagement, all that sort of thing. As long as we can use technology to help connect people together, it doesn't necessarily doesn't matter what the technology is. So at the moment, we're really strong on augmented reality, web-based augmented reality. But in 3 years' time, what will be the technology that we're actually pushing to help people connect? So we moved away from being pigeonholed into one part of technology, and now we're just leveraging technology to help people connect, and that's a big part of what we do. So anything that falls into the realm of connecting people with each other, we're there. And that will include virtual conferences, for example.
Yeah, and you are constantly evolving, it sounds like, and you'll continue to evolve in future.
Yeah, we will, and we do. We are evolving, and we're quite innovative. I know a lot of people say that. We're just behind the cutting edge, I think you'd say. Virtual conferencing is another thing that we do. Augmented reality is pretty cool at the moment, and it's going to be normal very soon, particularly with the phones and glasses that are coming out in the near future. But yeah, look, we're very keen on pushing the boundaries and creating that next generational marketing experience for our customers, to really stand out. How do we help people stand out in the market? That's where we are.
And I think people have actually taken notice on that. By the way, congratulations on bagging prestigious awards like the Telly Award in the vertical of the Crafts use of AR. What was that like?
That was really cool. So that was off the back of an experience we built with for one of our partners, the City of Gold Coast. They proudly support us. They've been really good. They're an amazing local government organisation up here at the City of Gold Coast, and we built Metricon Stadium out for them, and in an AR experience could reconfigure that stadium out from AFL to NFL to Major League Baseball to concerts to boxing and also athletics. So this is a great feat by our team to build a stadium which looked like it is a digital twin that could actually be, accessed off a mobile phone and dropped on your boardroom table or living room floor. So for us to win an award like that, which other people such as Al Jazeera, Boston Celtics, and ESPN have also were winning this year is a great indictment for our team.
Yeah, I mean, you must be very proud of that. It sounds like the achievement is very useful and user friendly.
Yeah, 100%. It helps us put us on the map, and again, the experience that we created for the City of Gold Coast again is all around connection. How can we help bring sporting teams and events to the City of Gold Coast, because we've got some great infrastructure on the back end of the 2018 Commonwealth Games, and hopefully some more coming in on the announcement of the Olympics soon, fingers crossed. So that's a big part of what we do as well, is the sports attraction side of things and fan engagement work as well. That all falls under the umbrella of engagement.
Definitely, and you have a big market there with these sports.
Yeah, 100%. I think particularly Southeast Queensland is becoming a very strong contender for sporting teams, national sporting organisations to come here for training camps, even prior to the Tokyo Olympics, which may be, who knows what's going on with that now. But look, we're situated in a really good place in Southeast Queensland. We've got some great sporting teams here as well, and a lot of athletes. So there's a really strong sporting community, sport business community here on the Gold Coast, which we're fortunate to be a part of.
Right, that sounds very promising. And just before we wrap up, is there anything in the works for Oztech Connect at the moment that we might see in the near future?
Our holograms, we're building our holograms out, which is really exciting, to be more 3D, which is going to be something that we push towards in the last quarter of this year. We're involved in a couple of accelerators. We've got a new product coming out that we're planning on building out. That I can't say too much about at the moment, but it will be a consumer product, which will be it'll be free, but it will have many users able to jump on, a little bit like a social media platform, I guess you could say, but for the sporting space and fans in particular. So that's something we're looking at building out right now. That's been on the books for 18 months, but it's been on hold because of COVID. But I think the time's right now to start pushing ahead with that sort of thing. Our virtual conferencing is still really strong. So that's something we've got coming out. We've got a couple of conferences coming up in the next few months, which is quite exciting, all in the sports space. So, watch this space, I guess. Oztech Connect continues to innovate and push the boundaries.